I am sitting on the street of Vrindavan. So
Here.
it's direct from the
Oh,
streets of
no.
Vrindavan. Literally, you can hear the dogs. Okay. So yes, so we did Hridayam, we did Shirshan even. The few sutras will be covered ahead. Then Jaraya Jarasva Sarveshware.
Oh, Krishna.
So
Prabhuji, if
by
it is
Jaraya
takes a lot of bandwidth for you, maybe someone of us can share the screen.
okay, we can try like that.
Vijay Prabhu, would you like to share?
Sure.
Uh, Prabhu, can you allow me to control your remote if possible?
Yes, how do I do that?
Just go to that bar up and then
Control Paramasundar Das.
yes. Okay.
I have to allow it now. What is it doing?
I think I'm controlling your screen, right?
Are you doing it? Yeah, now you can.
But I'm not able to scroll your screen like up and down.
Just 1 second. There. Can you do anything now? Yeah.
I can, but still, okay, I can do now, Prabhu. I
Okay.
think so. So yes, oops. By Jaraya Jarasva Sarveshware, the Jara portion of the neuter word Nirjara is optionally replaced by Jaras. So we read this sutra before. When a Vishnu Bhakti beginning with the Sarveshwara follows. So Nirjara, so it's said for Jara, but it also applied when we have Nirjara. So Nirjara Yukta Su, what is the sutra? 222.
No, this is Brahma Krishna Tsoram.
So Brahma Krishna Sor and then Jaraya Jarasva Sareshwari. So one time it's Nirjarasam and one time it is Nirjaram. So Nirjarasam and Nirjaram. Then so then 2.1 sorry 1.2 is Nirjaras Yukta Au. So it becomes Radha Brahma Viham Au E Nirjarasi and Nirjara Yukta E Advamidvaye Nirjare. So then we read this sutra, Avishnu Padantasya Nasamasya cha Vishnu Chakram Vaishnave. Na Rama or Ma Rama, not at the end of a Vishnu Pada, which means it's inside a Vishnu Pada, become Vishnu Chakra when a Vaishnava follows? Because a Vaishnava does not belong to any Varga, either Ka Varga, Cha Varga, or any of the Vargas. So it's very natural that Vishnu Chakra se Hare Venur Vishnu Varga Vishnu Padanta Situva will not be applied because there is no Vishnu Varga ahead. So Vaishnava, oh,
But the
Vaishnava means, I'm sorry. Vaishnava means Vishnu Das Harigotrani Vaishnava, and oh, I said something else. I thought it to be Hari Gotras actually, but it also includes Vishnu Dasas. So I was wrong. So if Narama or Marama is inside a Vishnu Pada, it becomes Vishnu Chakra when any Vaishnava follows. So, so when we have Nirjara Yukta Jas, so we apply this Shi by Brahmata Jas Shasoho Shihi. Then Jara is replaced by Jaras, by Jaraya Jaras Vasarveshwari. Nirjaras Yukta Shi. Then we apply Nom by Sutra. Which Sutra?
Vaman and Radha Gopi.
No.
Oh, this is Sarveshwara Vaishnavantaranum Shao.
Sarveshwara Vaishnavante or Namsho Antyat Paramithasthanam. Antya Sarveshwarat Paramithasthanam. So we have Na. Then we have this Sa from here and She. So it becomes Nirjarangs Yukta E. And then we apply the Sutra Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa Satsang Mahadapam Uddhavasya Trivikramaha Krishna Sthane Buddhamina. So here we have Satsanga. Nanta Dhatu Varjita Sa Anta Satsanga. So a Satsanga which ends with Sarama. So this is a Satsanga and it ends with Sarama. So in this case also the Vamana becomes Trivikrama. So Nirjarangs Yukta E, Nirjarangsi, and then this Narama changes to Marama by Nasya Masya Cha Vishnu Chakram Vaishnavi, the current sutra. So it becomes Nirjarangsi. And one time it becomes Nirjarani. We have Num by the sutra Sareshwara Vaishnavante Num Shau, then Nirjaran, Nanta Dhatu Varjita Sant Satsanga.
Haribo, you dropped for a moment. I can hear you now.
Yes, but it's still loading the screen for me. So it's not yet on my screen. I was thinking we can even try Google Meet someday if it takes less bandwidth. And it's even free actually. We can meet for 1 hour for free, every day. Did you know that?
I've heard of it. I've never used it though.
No, disappeared. Google Meet, I didn't know there is a 1 hour limit. I thought it's fully free.
Yeah, I don't know.
We may anyway. I'll ask him about what we could do to improve his internet there.
Okay, Prabhu, I can see the screen. So yes. So like that, we have the forms. I'm really worried. Means my Wi-Fi shows full signal, but my laptop is not catching it. I don't know really why.
Probably
Anyhow,
the router
this is
signal may be
Adhyantrik
full,
Klesha.
but Wi-Fi connection may be weak. Internet connection may
Yes, something, because in the router it's full, the signals are full,
Yeah.
but some connection, some problem, and I'm just sitting next to my router. I brought the router even on the road. Now, what more
I
can I
think
do?
your provider is not providing enough bandwidth. That's your, I think there's a problem with the provider.
Actually, right now I'm taking Wi-Fi from a smartphone, and so tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I will have proper bandwidth. You know, the Airtel, that fiber thing.
Oh,
So that will be like obvious, no problem at all. that's that's exclusively internet only. Okay, so like that we had that word nirjaras. So your task is that all of you do the sadhan of this word nirjaras, in that nirjara and nirjaras, with both the options by applying jaraya jarasva sarveshware, and then you submit it personally, not on the group. So because here Jiva Goswami only showed till 1.3 and the rest of it is remaining. So please do this nirjaras and submit it personally. Okay. Oh, you did it, Prabhu?
I just posted to remind. Well,
You're quite quick. I thought you did it actually.
oh.
I mean, who knows? You know, everyone is advanced nowadays.
Only Ujjwala Prabhu would have done it.
Yeah.
I'll just write
Ujjwal
down
Prabhu is master.
whatever you just wrote down and then send it to you. After I finish the homework while you're teaching it to us.
He's mastermind. Anyhow, okay. Brahmata Samar Mahaharaha. After a Brahma, the Vishnu Bhaktis Su and undergo Mahahara. So when we have Dadhi Yukta Su, so Su gets deleted by this sutra, and we have Dadhi only. So now we may ask, well, how can there be Gokulam? So due to the very fact that this rule was not made back then, quite simple. Because it's very natural that if su and has to be have to be deleted after a Brahma Shabda, then why not after Gokulam and so on? So the simple reason given by Jiva Goswami is Tatra Akaranat, because this sutra wasn't made back then. So that's why it's not applied. So Dadhi Yukta Su, Dadhi.
Prabhuji, I did not fully understand. So how do I know which word takes this form, this sutra, and which word takes the other sutra?
Means that is quite simple, because like when we see it in some shloka or in some running commentary, then it's very easy to figure out. Okay, you know, first of all, we get it according to the context, which vibhakti is that, and then we identify, okay, you know, su is deleted here, is deleted here, and if su and are not deleted, then they will be included in the final Vishnu pada, so that will also be visible.
So it is only useful for, in that case, reverse engineering, not forward engineering, in the sense of you take.
No, it's um what I understand in this way, in this Brahmalinga, that Brahma Krishna Shabdas, all the Brahma Krishna Shabdas, they take means when they have we have those words, then Su and are not deleted, because the rule is not made then for Brahma Krishna Shabdas, Aramanta Shabdas in Brahmalinga,
Okay,
and
one.
all the rest of the words. Yeah, means I understand in that way, because now the way we are studying right now. So,
Makes sense.
so like that we can understand Prabhu. And of course, there may be few exceptions here and there. Then, so means that is the way I try to understand.
Got it.
Okay. uh, then Dadhiyukta Au. So Brahme Shanta Nuk Sareshwari Natwami. The Agama Nuk is inserted after Brahma. That ends in an Isha. नेट की वजह से यहाँ बैठा हूँ.
अगला स्टेशन बाहर है यहाँ पे.
The agama nuk is inserted after a brahma that ends in an isha. What is isha? Anyone?
Sarvśvarānta, Isha, so they're the E,
Okay,
no,
Dashantara.
E. Is it? My brain.
No, 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 no.
Varjita Sarveshwara Ishaha, Ishwaraha, Dashavatara Ishaha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have a and a there.
Yeah.
So, okay. So the agama nuk is inserted after a brahma that ends in an isha when any Vishnu Bhakti beginning with the Sarveshwara except arm follows. So we have Dadhi Yukta Au. So Dadhi is Brahma Shabda which ends in an isha. And then we have a Vishnu Bhakti beginning with the Sarveshwara. So in this case, the Agama Nuk is inserted. So, but before that, Radha Brahma Bhyam Au E is done. And then we insert the Nuk, Pratyaya or the Agama in between. And then we combined it, the Dhin, Ante Sareshat Param Mita Sthanam. No, Mita is not it. The Dhin, yeah. Did you remember one thing we discussed previously? I think in Idvameva Sarveshwari or somewhere. Kidagma Parasamandhi, Kidagma Purva Samandhi. Did we do that?
I don't think we discussed it. I was wondering about this.
Okay, okay. Can you open your Word file, Prabhu? Just any Word page.
I can.
Or you could probably use Evernote, which will.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Mac, I think Word is not by default available.
Okay. So.
Okay, means anything, any notepad or something. Tidagma Parasamandhi, Tidagma Purva Samandhi. Or I can just try to explain verbally even. Means
Is it? Can you see it? Is
Yes,
it
bro.
showing Evernote file?
yes, Prabhu.
Okay, you can control.
Yes. So okay, you can type. I can type, right?
Yeah, you should be able to type.
Just a minute. No, I'm not able to actually.
Oh, what should I type?
Type Krishna.
There. You're typing now.
Okay,
Oh,
just a minute.
You are typing in Sanskrit.
It's
Huh?
like delayed. No, it's delayed typing actually. Prabhu, you can type. It will be easy.
Okay. Yeah, you just tell me. Oops.
Type Krishna. Plus note.
Is it Nut or Nut?
Note that note 6.3 and plus arm. Okay, so in this case, just put that those parentheses or those brackets in note, those indicator letters. So now when we had this in 6.3, just write is equal to
Equal sign.
Oh, sorry.
and Krishna Yukta Nam. Yeah, so in this case now, like when we have note, now in note we have tit. Note is an agama in which ta is an indicative letter. Ta is an it. So Tid-agama Parasambandhi. So in the agamas or in the pratyas, which are agamas, which are insertions, so those agamas are combined with Parasambandhi, with the words which are following after, you know. And then write the next thing, the current thing. Just go to that file, the PDF. These are Vrindavan dogs, Haribol.
I'm missing Vrindavan.
Oh, so now you will miss more. But anyhow, direct from Vrindavan, broadcast every day. Anyhow, just go to the PDF, please, once more. I didn't notice it.
Is it there?
Yes, just a minute. Yes, just type now Dadhi Yukta Nuk Yukta E.
Yeah, it is here.
You can just type it there as well for more clarification.
Visual Prabhu, we cannot see the note. Yeah.
It's long. Yes. Now equals to Dadhin Yukta Dirgha E. And now right here, Kidagama Purva Sambandhi.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Means this is the thing. When there is an agama in which ta rama is an it, then it is para sambandhi. It joins the para shabda. And when there is an agama in which ka rama is an it, indicatory letter, then it is purva sambandhi. It joins the purva shabda. Okay. I think it is clear now.
Yeah.
Okay. You may please shift to the PDF.
Prabhuji, one question here. This.
Yes, please.
I see. Okay, sure, bro. I think I got it. No, I was just thinking about the Sarveshwara Vaishnavantayor Num Shav. That is only for she. Okay, got it, Prabhuji.
Yeah, but there is no tid or kid, so there is no specific mention like. So
What's the next? This Antya Sarveshwarat Paramita Stanam.
yeah, okay. It's there, means the next sutra for that one.
Yeah.
Antya Sarveshwar Param Mitah Sthanam. Ma Ita, in which Ma Rama is an Ita, so it's Param Sthanam. Antya Sarveshwar Param. Yes. So
But it becomes after the final Sarveshwar, right? It doesn't, it's not Parasambandhi.
yes. It's after the final Sarveshwar of the previous word.
Okay. I was confused. I was thinking, like you said, Param Stana. I was like, wait, but we don't attach it there.
Oh no, Param doesn't stand for here, like for the next word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, Dadhi Yukta Nuk Yukta E. Because we inserted Nuk by Brahma Shanta Nuk Sarveshwari Natwami. And then Dadhin Yukta E and Dadhini, it's simple. And 1.3 is Dadhi Yukta Jas, then Ante Sarveshwara, no. Brahmata Jas, no. Brahmata Jas Shasa, she. Right? Yes.
Yes, I think so.
And then we apply Brahma Shanta Nuk Sarveshwara again because she has appeared in place of Jas, and so it's considered to be a Vishnu Bhakti beginning with the Sarveshwara here. That's why we inserted Nuk here. And then the Dhin, Yukta E. Then we applied this Nanta Dhatu Varjita again. Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa Satsana Mahadapa Madhavasya Trivikramaha Krishna Sthane Buddham Vina. So, and she is a Krishna Sthana. What is Krishna Sthana definition?
Oh, what is this?
Brahma Pandava Shishta Krishna Sthana Sangya. Okay. Brahma Pandava Shishta Krishna Sthana Sangya. So the Dhini. So it's just 1.2 and 3, 1.13, they are similar, just little difference. 1.2 is the dhini and 1.3 is the dhini. It's quite funny when you pronounce this. Dadhi, 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 dadhini, dadhini.
So Akshi also comes like that, right? Akshi, Akshini, Akshini.
Yes, yes, yes. Akshini, Akshini. So, like that. So the declension is same again in the second case. And I hope, okay, then we move ahead. दधि अस्ति सक्ति अक्षि शब्दानां ईरामस्य अंटादि सर्वेश्वरे. So 2.3 till it's same. 3.1 now we are dealing. So the E Ram of the words Dadhi, Asthi, Sakti and Akshi is replaced by An when any Vishnu Bhakti beginning with the Sarveshwara from Ta onwards follows. So this is quite important sutra. Dadhi, Asthi, Sakti, Akshi Shabdanam Iramasya Antadi Sarveshware. Akrishna Sthana Sarveshwaro Bhagvat Sangya Tadhita Yascha. Now this is one Sangya Sutra. Any Swadi that is not a Krishna Sthana and that begins with the Sarveshwara is called Bhagavat. It's like getting more complicated, I'll say. First of all, we dealt with what is Krishna Sthana. Now, what is not Krishna Sthana is Bhagavad Sangya, provided it starts with the Sarveshwara. So, little complicated. So, any Swadi that is not a Krishna Sthana and that begins with the Sarveshwara is called Bhagavat. Similarly, any Tadhita Pratyaya that begins with the Sarveshwara or Yarama is also called Bhagavat. So, Vama Satsanga Hinasyano Ramaharo Bhagavati Natu Ye Ingyostuva. So, the of the un portion of a word ending in un is deleted when a Bhagavat follows. Two words we did previously, I think in the last class. Dadhan, right? Dadhi, dadhan, dadhana. What was that word? I was saying that the arama will be deleted and we'll discuss further. What was it?
Shrin. Shrid becomes Shrin somehow. Is this doing that? In this Hridaya Shrid, Yadu Sarveshware,
Yeah.
Shirshashishin.
Okay, it was Shirshan, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Krishna.
yes, it was Shirshan. So this sutra is working there, 3.1. The arama of un portion is deleted there when any Bhagavat follows. So Shirshan Yukta Ta becomes Shirshna. The arama gets deleted because of this sutra. This is important sutra. So Vama Satsanga Hinasyano Ramaharo Bhagavati Natu Ye Ingyastuva. So the of the un portion of a word ending in un is deleted when a Bhagavat follows. We just read what is Bhagavat. Akrishna Sthana Sarveshwara Bhagavat Sangya Tadita Yascha. So the of the un portion of a word ending in un is deleted when a Bhagavat follows, provided the un portion is not preceded by a satsanga containing va or ma. Is preceded means before, right?
Yes, probably.
Yeah, preceded and proceeded. So is not preceded by a satsanga containing va or ma. However, the of the un portion is not deleted. Yes, when a tadhit pratyaya beginning with ya follows, and it is only optionally deleted when e or ni follows. So when we have dadhi yukta ta, so first of all, we apply the sutra which I think 233. What is the sutra?
Nadi Asti Sakti Shabdanam Iramasya
Yes.
Tadi Sarveshware.
Dadhi asti sakti akshi shabdanam e ramasya antadi sarveshware. So it becomes dadhan yukta ta, and then we apply this sutra. Vama satsanga hinasyano ramaharo bhagavati natuye inyastu va, and it becomes dadhna. Because dadhan ends with an portion, so and bhagavat follows, so a rama gets delayed. So dadhna dadhibhyam dadhibhihi, dadhne dadhibhyam dadhibhyah ityadi. Ityadi means dadhnaha dadhibhyam dadhibhyah, dadhnaha dadhnoh dadhnam. Then 7.1 will be having two forms, dadhni and dadhani, because it says ingyostuva. It's optionally deleted when uh, e or ni follows. So I don't know which e this is about. Mm, we'll have to see. But this is 7.1. So
Maybe
dadhni,
ip,
dadhani.
the ip pratyaya.
I also consider the same, but if it was if, then they could have mentioned it particularly. But maybe
Yeah, that's true.
it could be if. So there may be few examples in the commentaries below. So 7.1 is dadhni, dadhani, then dadhno, then dadhishu. Yes, dadhishu, and yes, like that. So these are important sutras actually, which we are reading today. Vama Satsanga, then the Bhagavad Sangya. Okay, let us read this. The word anaha of an actually means of the un portion of a word ending in an. In the word ingyo, the e refers to the e arrived at the Radha Brahma Vyam O e. So this is not e Prabhu. So and the me of course refers to the seventh case singular ending. Hmm. However, the e can also okay can also refer to the tadit pratyaya e. So you're right. I'm sorry. And thus we get Ragni, Shuni, and so on. Why do we say when a Bhagavad follows? Consider Rajanau. Why do we say uh, but not when a Tadhit Pratyaya beginning with ya follows? Consider Rajanyah. So in Rajanau, we have the word Rajan, Yukta Au, but there we do not delete a Rama before Na, because it's not Bhagavat. And in this case, this Ya is a Tadhit Pratyaya. So we do not delete a Rama here. It stays Rajanya. So like that would be. So E is both for Radha Brahma Bhiham O E and for E also. Okay. Hmm. Okay, Prabhus. Then Brahmano Govindava Buddhi. A Brahma optionally takes Govinda when Buddha follows. So it optionally takes. So Dadhi Yuktasu, one time it is done, one time it is not. So Dadhe, He Dadhe, He Dadhi, Eo Vamnebhyo Buddhasya Darshanam is applied. Evam Asthi, Sakthi, Akshi. So the words Asthi, Sakthi, Akshi, they follow the same pattern as of the word Dadhi. So this is the table here. Dadhi, Dadhini, Dadhini, Dadhi, Dadhini, Dadhini, Dadhna, Dadhibhyam, Dadhibhi, Dadhne, Dadhibhyam, Dadhibhyah, Dadhna, Dadhibhyam, Dadhibhyah, Dadhna, Dadhno, Dadhnam, Dadhni, Dadhani, Dadhno, Dadhishu, Dadhi, Dadhe, Dadhini, Dadhini. Yes. Anyone would like to try for Akshi the same way?
I can look at it and try. I am not memorized.
Yes, please.
Akshini, Akshini, Akshi, Akshini, Akshini, Akshna, Akshibhyam, Akshibhi, Akshne, Akshibhyam, Akshibhyah, Akshnah, Akshibhyam, Akshibhyah, Akshnah, Akshnoho, Aksham, Akshni, Akshani, Akshnoho, Agni, Akshishu,
Akshishu.
Akshi, Akshe, Akshini, Akshini.
Hmm. Yes. Okay, so we'll stop here for today. But the sutras we did today are really means, especially Vama Satsanga and Bhagavad Sangya. They are important actually. Vama Satsanga Nasyano Ramahara Bhagavati Natuye Ingastuva. We'll do Vari tomorrow. We'll drink some Vari tomorrow. Okay, so anything? Any question or something here? It needs some practice actually because things
Yes.
are simple.
So is that like, sorry, go ahead.
Things are simple, but it's just that one thing is built upon another thing, and then that thing is built upon another third thing. So it's just like building things upon things. So we just need to mm, come from the very starting, the beginning. So we are supposed to be knowing everything from the beginning. If we just miss even one sutra, even one definition, let's say Uddhava, let's say Bhagavad, then we'll miss the whole thing. So please keep the whole thing in mind, all the sutras, the meanings of the sutras, each word of the sutras should be clear in our mind because each word matters actually. We saw, we are regularly seeing that each word contains a subtle meaning for the application. Just like that paramita sthanam, antya sarveshwarat paramita sthanam. Even myself, I considered that 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 um, that num will just join the previous word, but it wasn't just that. It will join the sarveshwara, the antya sarveshwara of the previous word. So such a subtlety.
Yeah.
So means that's how subtle it is, the sutras and the each word of the sutras. So even I noticed my own teacher, he's teaching since 20, 25, 30 years. Even he would get stuck somewhere because these are such subtle points actually. And sometimes we would correct our teachers even, like you are correct, you correct me sometimes. So it's okay, means I really accept it because we also did that. So it's very natural actually. So yes, okay, thank you very much. We'll try to meet tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari.
Prabhu, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm here.
So I was just thinking if you give some homework also, like that would be good because otherwise I'm just trying to do everything, not doing nothing, end up doing nothing. So
Homework, like what kind of homework are you expecting?
related to today, like 3 words or something like that. You
Okay, so means we did Dadhi, so Asthi, Sakthi, and Akshi. 3 words are there. You please solve them, make forms of them.
can. Okay. The
Because
action.
even if you solve one word, let's say Asthi, in the same pattern as the word Dadhi is done, so that will take one day for you actually if you go step by step.
Okay.
So please everyone do those 3 words, and if you have, even then you have time, then just pick up any commentary or and then start reading it. Try to undo the sandhis, try to figure out the cases, the vibhaktis. Like, did you have the class yesterday, Ujjwal Prabhu?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah, so like that, means if you can have discussion, then it's very good because it becomes more clear. If you cannot have discussion, then at your own ease you can just look at any commentary, anything, any Sanskrit text, and just start undoing the sandhis, start finding the different vibhaktis which we have read. And while finding the vibhaktis, what will happen is, then, because we don't know the vocabulary, initially we are supposed to be not knowing because we have not read. So then we will consult the dictionaries, then our vocabulary will develop, then so like that it